is Val Van Rijswijk. 2-2. Here's a slow roller going over to first, picking that one up. Race to the bag is Castor and able to beat out the speedy Clements. First out of the game, and it turns into a tough one here. Here's a 2-2. Roldado over to third. There is Hardiki. Quick pickup, and how about Kaylani Castor having to break out into a somewhat split with the Bruins throughout the broadcast. One strike pitch. Here's a grounder on the right side. Picking that one up is Harvell. Going to retire Jordan Woolery for 3. So the defense here for LMU. So Justine Lambert having to take over as that leadoff hitter here for LMU. Unfortunately, the line still not 100%. Ground ball over on the left side. There is Bragg from her knees coming up with the out. To that COVID year, little weird year in athletics. As the payoff pitch, here's an elevadito, little fly ball to shallow right field, and leave it up to Clements to give chase for out number 2. You'll see pitch number 7 here in this AB, and again, plenty of intel for the players in the dugout trying to take note as the payoff pitch goes after one high and tight and will go down on strikes. Start against some of these big reputation programs, some of the top-ranked programs, and hey, accepting the assignment as that will be blazed over to right field, and Sydney Poole saving that one from hitting the right field wall. That was an absolute rocket ahead. 2-run bombazo in the 10th versus number 10, former conference foe in Arizona. Grounder, Hatamal over to Araki, and again able to come up with the 53, the 5-3 putouts for the second out to bring up Riley's hitters this afternoon. It's a 3-0. Here's a ground ball getting the green light. That's past the Analia Loomis shortstop. So that is the first base runner on first base hit for the Bruins. 5-0 victory over San Diego State. And that was over in San Diego State. There's a grounder squeezing its way in between the 5 and 6 slot, making its way over to the left field wall. They're going to wave in the runner and Slimp. Those going to go to third, and UCLA, they're on the board first, 1-0. Coming in with 2 outs, able to pull one, and that ball just had enough spin to be able to spin its way over to the base of the wall, giving plenty of time for Riley Slimp to come in to score from first. Bruins just a little differently here. Definitely trying to get some more pitches off of the plate as a 3-1. That one will miss below the knees, ball 4. Do not need La Casa Llena, don't need the bases juiced for Clements. As there's a linea, it's going to be banged over to left center field. That's over the glove of Justine Lamberts, and that will score 1 here for the UCLA Bruins. Makes it to a 2-0 Bruin, a little 2-out rally for the Bruins, getting the job done. This was a ball that it looked like it was going to be just a fly ball for Lambert to catch on the run, but it just continued to carry away from her. One hopping the left center field wall. Well, the situation you're trying to avoid, you end up having it. This would be a line drive straight to Lambert, having to reach up, almost going over her head. So a pair of runs do come in to score here for the UCLA Bruins. An earned run average of 2.39. Here comes the payoff. That one in the inner half of the plates, and it will be Jamgachi, and that'll go down on strikes. It's right there. Back-to-back Ks here for Cecil. 1 out for Mika Chong. Rolado on the left side. Very quick pickup there for Bragg, the freshman. Puts Chong. 2-0. Little machuconcito, elevado, little jam shot fly ball to left center, and it will be Clements that will retire Sakura Arbel. So a pair of 1, 2, 3 innings here for it's a 2-0 lead here for the Bruins. As that'll be banged in the opposite way to left field for a hit, and Savannah Pola is aboard. 3 hits, no earned runs or walks on 10 batters faced. As the 3-1, missing upstairs to Woolery, ball 4. But you would definitely. Here comes the payoff, and this one is skied over to right field. This is going to be playable as Sydney Poole make the grab, tagging from second and going to third is Savannah Pola, and they're able to make the grab for one out. Oklahoma State's 6-4 in favor of the Bruins. As there goes the runner, Hatch, the throwdown goes to second. No go from third there by Pola. Like Oklahoma State, Kentucky, Alabama. Here's a little slow roller to second, and no play over at the plate, and that will be Pola that will come in to score, making it to a 3-0 UCLA lead. Hatch also able to advance to third on Bragg's RBI groundouts. You can just see Harvell thought about coming up with the throw at the dish and made the short outs play instead. Freshman versus freshman right now. Two players, first year in the NCAA level. Here's the payoff once again. Missing ball 4, and that is Slimp that wins it. Total of 2 runners left on base. They do have a pair on right now at the corners. Here's a fly ball deep to left field, and there goes Jones at the warning track at the wall, and it's a bombazo. Allowed batazo off of the bat of Sofia Mojica as the designated player. Able to get RBI 2, 3, and 4 on the day. Able to clean up the bases with one swing of the bat. Now it turns into a 4-run inning here for the Bruins, and they lead the way 6-0 in the third. So Maggie Daniel coming back up for her second plate appearance, tied with Kanaya Bragg, who did go into this game with 3. This would be a drive over to right field. There is Poole that's able to make the grab for out number 3. So it's 4 runs. Extend this relief appearance. As far as her counterpart here in this game is concerned, Cecil went 2 innings of work as she goes down on strikes, chasing after 1 low for Kaylani Castor. Kurt as well has yet to lose a game. 8 wins, no losses. Good walk for Analia Loomis, great AB. And at the end of it, was able to get on base. 38, and that's as a whole pitching staff. Abanika foul tip into the new backstop in Mexica's glove. Another Lion going down. Here's the 2-2. Grounder to second, throwing on the run, and they will put her away a 4-3. Well, folks, that will conclude.
Yes, and they're doing the same thing today as pitchers. We just got to make adjustments sooner, but we saw, even in the last inning up at UCLA, we were able to score. So it takes time, but we got to kind of hurry up a little bit.
Yeah. So I've noticed.
From 2001 to 2008. Payoff pitch, and this will be an elevado, a drive over to center field. There is Lambert short of the warning track to make the grab. And a pair of gold medals at the 2002 and 2006 World Championships, as that will roll into right field for a base hit. Trying to go from first to third is Terry. The throw is not in time. Throw goes to second, and it's safe all the way around. Earned 32 walks and 54 Ks. In a number of those categories, she is leading. This would be a high fly ball deep to right center field. That one gets out of here in a hurry on the bombazo. A loud batazo off of the bat of Jordan Woolery on the Apotaco shot. Another 3-run bombazo here for the UCLA Bruins. That one just at the letters, and Woolery able to take full advantage of that one and giving that one a rip. Giving Woolery her 11th home run of the year. That's a program lead. Make it to a 9-0 lead here for the Bruins. Hubbard on the payoff, missing up and away, ball 4. So we'll see LMU pitching staff giving up a couple 4-2 in the first round, but were eliminated after losing the next 2 games. Vanica. He's a poncha swing in there. Kanaya Bragg. That 37-17 record. That was only the 3rd time that they would go to the regionals, as that will be banged up the middle for a hit. And the throw is going to go to third. The tag, no tag applied there by Haruki. Aggressive base running there. Here's an elevado. This will be playable here for Sydney Poole. Straightaway right field, and that will be it. But 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and a pair of base runners left on here for the Bruins. It's a 9-0 score.
Are ahead, this deficit. How do you keep your players in the game to finish as strong as you started off?
Yeah, I mean, we have a straight game plan just today about what we're trying to do, both offensively and defensively. You can see, I started Jada Cecil in the circle greatly. There's a lot of their coaching staff is not only Bruins, but people that we respect greatly. So it's an opportunity for us to be able to practice our game against a quality opponent.
Yeah, for sure. Ex-Bruins.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Coach. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
I'm Tequila.
They'll be hosting Purdue for 3. As that'll be a line drive and a lunging grab. Is it a catch? Yes. She was a Pac-12 Freshman of the Year last year. All Pac-12 first team. As Chong fans through that next offering, as she's going to go down on strikes. Well, we're through 4 innings of work. Just about every game, just about. But has come in to eat up some innings. She's going to come and pick this one up to throw Castro away 1-3. So with 1 away, 2-time NCAA champion head coach at 2019 and 2010. That'll be a walk here to Caitlin Terry with 1 out. Coach, that's pretty remarkable. I mean, just being able to do both. Very impressive as a 2-2. Monica! It's a poncha swinging there. Jessica Clements, and another one will bite the dust. Payoff. And don't think she went around. They're going to check it anyways. The duo that's tough to beat. As a 3-1. Here's a high fly ball deep to left field. Looking up is Jones, and that's a bombazo. Another loud batazo off of the bat of Jordan Woolery as she comes up with her second 3-run shot of the game. And this is the 3rd 3-run shot of the game for the Bruins. So all 12 runs on the board on the long ball here, doing it with style. Record 1 more outs as Grant comes up with a rip over to right. We'll stay here with Sydney Poole, and that will be that. But the Bruins to come out here to Smithfield, taking some LMU softball, and especially with West Coast Conference play. That'll be a linea. That's going to go into right center field as LMU, they get their first hit of the game. Terry's payoff gets that one by Castor, and she will go down on strikes for the 2nd time today. A month before they host their first conference foe in San Diego. Ground ball sneaking its way over to left field. And 2 singles on the board here for LMU. 1-2. Then there, strike 3 call. And Christina Jones goes down on strikes. Here's a 2-2. Here's a little elevadito into the infield and caught. And that will be that. So UCLA finish up the score here. It was final score of 12-0 here in the 5th inning due to the run rule, as this will be win number 23 here. Go back home and play a quick little midweek against San Diego. 7 o'clock first pitch on that one, and LMU 3 against Northern Colorado. Well, LMU was able to avoid